Body parts and toys rolling slowly to a stop.
And you know what it would look like? The wheels bouncing. Remember Smokey and the Bandit when Jerry Reed runs over all the motorcycles?
Right.
The way the tires
They just all bounced.
Yeah. Hold on the ass, Fred, and the little whole families. And as far as making fun of the Trade Center, you dirtbag, nobody here made fun of the Trade Center.
We went off on that.
All right.
I mean, you can say what you want about this show, whatever, but leave that alone.
Again,
by the way, who are the people he mentioned? Who? I mean, maybe they're very funny. Lauren and Wally. I mean, they sound like barn-burningly funny people.
Lauren and Wally are my favorite show up in Boston. Don't speak badly about Lauren and Wally.
I knew.
I don't know if it's Lauren and Wally.
Where did he say? The effects you're having on children. I am so.
Yeah,
I don't
effects.
care. You know why I don't care? I don't have kids. You know why? Because I blast girls on the face when I'm done. I don't want kids. I don't get the credit for their good deeds. I don't want responsibility for their bad deeds. And I don't want responsibility for their good deeds either. I don't care if your kid's good in math or if he knows what pi squared is or the square root of pi. 22 over 7. Ugh.
Not our problem. And I love the fact that you brought that up. I don't have kids. I don't want kids.
I don't want them. I don't like them.
I don't want kids. You know why? Because I want to be able to say and do whatever the hell I want without having to worry about a kid. And your job as a parent, when you sacrifice the part of your life that includes having fun and being spontaneous and remembering what it was like to enjoy yourself before you had your children, that's what I enjoy doing. And since you sacrificed it, it's no skin off my ass, and it shouldn't have an effect on what people should be allowed to listen to. So take your stupid little meeting group and, like Jim said, die.
Yeah.
Die a horrible, evil death.
On the eve of a child's wedding. You're just about to walk down the aisle, and your heart stops, and your face goes into the wedding cake, and everybody is sad.
That would never be forgotten.
I don't know. It wouldn't be. Every year, instead of a happy wedding dinner, there'd be a tear and a little resentment at Dad for wrecking the whole effing thing by having a selfish stroke. You make me want to vomit. I am so unconcerned. Are you gonna? What was Opie and Anthony on in the early 1900s when blacks couldn't vote? You dummies! It has nothing to do with what the
that was us. World War II. Any murders that took place before our show. It's just, all that stuff. All us.
I don't really. I like kids. People say you don't hate kids. I hate parents. I have a nephew. I love my nephew. But you know what? My sister's a good parent, and she's divorced, but her ex is a good father. That's why my nephew does well, because he has good parents. It makes me want to throw.
What a way to start a week of radio.
Yeah.
Jim Norton back from Cleveland.
Norton.
Yeah, I had a great time, by the way. Cleveland was great,
right,
man.
Hey, we got to wrap up this little rap of yours with the Columbine song.
Oh, you got one?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we do.
And you know what? And in fairness to those parents in Columbine, because Dylan Klebold and Eric Davis, I think Dylan was half Jewish, and the fact that they were Hitler Youth, I mean, why would that make parents suspicious? I'm sure the parents were doing a good job, and it's pretty normal when your half Jewish son throws on a trench coat to celebrate Hitler's birthday.
See a little phase they're going through. Yeah, I'm sure everything will be fine in a couple of years. He'll realize him and his little friends are going through a phase where they build explosives and hoard guns to kill their playmates with.
And no one ever murdered an animal on the air, by the way.
No, we went through that.
Yeah, we went through every line of that
email. The guy is wrong.
I banged an animal in Lancaster once, and she was really a fat, awful woman. And I happily put in her balloon knot and put her fat face in the pillow, and she cried, and she thought I loved her. And you know what? Her dad, hopefully, is part of a parent group somewhere. Don't worry, I'm not a pedophile. She was 18. Wink, wink. I love the fact.
You're killing me.
18 years old, you can't have a drink in this country, but you can sign up and go murder somebody in the military, which I'm all for, don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah, but they should be able to drink while they do it.
Absolutely. Parents suck.
All right, here's a little song from Brother Joe.
Here's Dylan, who liked an M16 with high-capacity magazines. But Eric liked to build the bombs and race an Allen Middleton. What a crazy pair. They were killers. Yes, iconic villains all the way. Shot up their school in trench coats 1 year ago today. While Dylan picked out a jock, a spick, an effing Jew, some religious chick. Well, Eric was out of control. The shotgun left some gaping holes. What a couple of pricks. They were killers. Yes, iconic villains, and you'll find they walked alike. It must have been wound up to they took their own lives. They were killers. Blues at Columbine.
Yes. All right.
Madcap humor. Is that what you want? A little madcap humor?
Did you read that?
Yeah.
He says, the madcap humor is okay.
I have an idea for some madcap humor. How about we take your wife and we shove a horn in her C and then we punch her stomach and it goes, wah, wah. Yeah. Poof.
I hope you grow up and your womb is barren.
Wow. Hey, look at that.
Madcap
Was that heard in the theater?
Why don't you dig up Red Skelton and eat his ass?
I don't think. Oh, God. I don't know if you can say that.
Red Skelton.
Leave Red Skelton alone.
I have nothing, no problem
Red
with Red
Skelton.
And who would want to do that to Red?
That's madcap, though.
It is,
When he dressed like the old hobo.
Years ago, comedians didn't have to curse to be funny. You know what else they didn't do years ago? Fly from coast to coast in 6 hours. It took 12 days. A lot of things they didn't do years ago, stupid. Like live past the age of 40. Then again, that's stupid because Bob Hope is old. I really should shut my ass. That's it, stupid. One step too far.
All right.
Everyone was on my side, and then me and my meat breasts have to push it one step too far, and I lose everyone. That's it, thin lips. Keep talking. Oh, that Brent is right. I'd like to give him a kiss right on his mouth. Why are you kissing my father against his will? Because I can. Yeah, and I love concerned parents. You know I love about concerned parents when they go to hockey games together. That's what I love when...
Oh, my God.
Hey, my son wants to play hockey. Mine, too. All right, well, you're dead and I'm going to jail. Good, I hope they were part of a focus group for parents.
It was radio or TV that made him do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And the fact that he was just a big dope.
Wow. Two concerned fathers, hey, my kid's better than yours. Why couldn't they just be like normal parents and go into the bathroom and make a little comparison and tussle each other's hair and laugh it off? Hey, loser buys the winner a beer. Little helmet jousting.
Tug, tug.
Hey, we look at our kids' pictures. We don't make eye contact because we live for them, don't we?
Come on. You put your kid in the bag. I put mine. We all have fun. We switch stalls midway through.
Hey, you have an Asian kid. Too bad. Clinkle, clinkle. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be racist.